just stopped off for a little coffee break. We've been coming to this island now for how many years? 10 years, on and off. We're trying to manifest it, that one day we can live here, that's the plan. When we come on holiday now, it's not so much holiday, but we try and like do what we would do if we were living here. So we do some coaching stuff, we make some content, we make some YouTubes, we map things out in this lovely pink notepad. Has to be pink apparently. And yeah, it's just so cool living here. One day, that's the plan. For the last 3 days, I've done 6 hours of Jiu-Jitsu, which is unplanned, but there's a cool little Jits club here. And just been having a lot of fun with that. But today, my body feels absolutely destroyed. So just gonna take it easy today. In the last place we just stayed, like if you've never been to Thailand, like one of the coolest things about it is it's just so like random. So we were like staying in this little villa. There's a bit of a pond / pool behind it. And then yeah, like every day we would see this like huge water buffalo just kind of hanging out in it and then just walking around. It's so cool. So yeah, you see all kinds of stuff. We did try fishing and we were gonna video it and include it in the vlog, but there was no fish for us. Or maybe they just didn't like hot dogs. That was the only bait we had. So my fishing skills are what they went for. It's like whiskey. So one thing I like to do if we're like staying in the same place is, ooh, should I take these off? Always forget. Is get some staples at home that are going to make staying healthy a bit easier. So we're obviously in Thailand. So one thing that I like to do is get some pea protein, which is this one, because you can add it to some yogurt to make like a really healthy meal. And then we get some freeze-dried jackfruit, if I can remember where it is. Nice. Yeah, this is delicious. It's actually pretty low GI fruit, so it's fantastic. There's some protein powder and a little bit of yogurt, which we'll grab out the freezer. Also, the star of the show is this really nice fruit with choco granola. Very different from the granola you get at home in the supermarkets, which is generally like packed with sugar. This is super nice. Good thing to notice is there's no like refined sugars. We're just getting some sugar from the fruit, a little bit from maple syrup. We've got oats and nuts and things like this. So this is super healthy. And yeah, a nice sprinkling of this on's going to give us some good fats and a bit of fiber and stuff. So. Not entirely sure if this is going to make the final edit, but a few years ago my wife beat me in a fishing competition in Jamaica, and we saw there's a nice pond next to where we're staying. So the plan is to have a little fishing competition. Just hand lining. My wife is confident she's going to beat me, aren't you? So I have to rig it all out. We're going to be using hot dogs, and whoever catches the biggest or most fish, or a fish, whoever catches the first fish wins the challenge. Voila. Simple hot dog on the hand line. How much line do you want? So you can't let go of the bottle. So this is your rig. Yeah? Try not to get the hook in you, because it's a big hook. So funny story, and she'll probably kill me if I tell it, but once, when I was about 13, my darling sister Laurie took me fishing on this little pond near where we lived, and she was sunbathing behind me. So I had the hook on like this with some bait, and she was sunbathing, and I pulled the rod back like this, and I went, and she went, ah, like this, and when I turned around, the hook had gone straight in her leg. So she was super pissed. I got to remind her about that, actually. Voila! Catfish friendly. Not even sure something lives in the pond, but we have seen a buffalo go in there. Oh, all set? Feeling confident? You did beat me last time, but I have to say it was a bit lucky. Do you know what I mean? I hope the fish doesn't get upset with us. For anyone who feels overwhelmed when they get presented with a menu like this, all I'm doing, because I like to chill on holiday, of course, is I'm getting some protein, scrambled eggs with some wholemeal bread, easy. And then, because I like Thai food, I'm gonna get the fried basil leaf. And she did say extra spicy, so I said spicy, so that could be regretting. But yeah, obviously don't want to overdo it too much on the fried food. And the other thing I always do in Thailand as well, if I remember, is to say no MSG, because to be honest, it makes me feel rubbish. So yeah, like general advice when I'm looking at a big menu, depending on if I want to just maintain, which is like sensible on holiday, or I want to bulk or cut, but usually it's just maintaining. Obviously you want to try and minimize fried food, looking for things that are going to be higher in protein but also have some nice fruit and veg, like this meal that's just coming right now. Thank you, cap on clap. That looks amazing, thank you. Nice, perfect. So yeah, look, what a bang on combination. We've got some vegetables, tomato, omelette for protein, we've got some chicken for protein as well, some carbs. Simple. And then I want to like go for colourful dishes as well where I can, and make sure I'm getting enough fruit and vegetables in during the day. No need to stress on holiday, right? You want to have fun, but keep things higher in protein. You're going to be full, then you're not going to crave all the sweet stuff. Let's enjoy it. She did ask me for if I wanted it spicy. Let's find out. Manageable. So good. Food here is so good, man. What's 90 baht? This one is £2, the other one was about £1.50. I don't know how much the drink was, but all in all £5 for two meals and a drink. Less than £5. So good as well. Oh, here's the chili. Ooh, that one hit. We're just planning our day. We're thinking we might go to this place called Nirvana later, which is like sauna, Japanese onsen, which is like saunas, mineral baths, things like that. So hopefully we'll get some nice footage there for you.
and it'll feel good because my body's absolutely battered. This is one challenge I always struggle with, is when like any of you watching who have like a physical hobby that you enjoy, like for me it's like grappling, so I really enjoy it, probably as much as the gym. But if you smash jiu-jitsu, like you're a shitter in the gym, and if you do it the opposite way around, it's like very hard to find the right balance. So what I find is just not overthink it. You know, if I'm enjoying jiu-jitsu 1 or 2 sessions a week in the gym, it's fine. And if I'm enjoying the gym more and more of a focus there, just cut the jiu-jitsu back. But very hard to balance. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for how people can balance the two. Feeling absolutely relaxed after that hot and cold plunge. We've stopped off for a little Japanese food. Oh, lovely. This is a ginger ale. Is this the ginger ale? Yeah, perfect. Thank you, thank you. So nice and refreshing. So I got a mosquito trying to attack me. Yeah, in terms of navigating the Japanese menu, we've gone for the charcoal grill, some chicken liver in honor of the Liver King, beef ribeye, and some kingfish, along with some pickles and a little bit of rice, and it's going to be super delicious. Also, we asked for it not to be cooked with oil, so just keeps the calories down. I think it's going to be delicious. Wind down time now. I've had a very busy and active day. It's been really cool. So what I do at the end of every day is just check in with my clients. As you know, I'm an online fitness coach, means I've got clients all around the world. So what I do is I check if they need anything updated on their diet plans or their training plans, or if they've got any questions. But today's been a pretty calm day out there, so I'm super happy with that. I'm just gonna tuck into the final meal of the day, which is basically some fermented coconut yogurt and some pea protein. Now, the reason I've been going for the fermented coconut yogurt is because it's really good for your gut biome. A couple of months ago, I had some antibiotics and it like fucked up my gut. Like, I've had real bloating problems. Found that when I have fermented foods like this, it really helps. So if you're interested, I'll do an episode about how I'm improving the bloating situation. Also, got the pea protein because personally, I find that whey protein, although it is cheaper and it's very proven as a bioavailable protein source, for me, I prefer a vegan protein because it's just easier on my digestive system. Also, a little bit of jackfruit. It's a low GI fruit, meaning I'm not going to get any high like blood sugar spikes before I go to bed. So it's an excellent little meal. Probably about 20 grams of protein. I've not been measuring it because of course I'm on holiday, and it's just a lovely way to finish the day. The other thing as well, like we're reflecting on, this is actually the second villa we've stayed in. You can see it's like a really nice place to stay, and it doesn't have a TV. In the first villa, to wind down at the end of the day, we were watching Netflix for a couple of hours or an hour or so. Here, we're not. We just listen in silence. It's so nice. So that's something we might take back with us. Thanks so much for coming along with me on this trip to Thailand. I hope you've enjoyed it and you've got some tips and tricks to take away on your next holiday. Let me know in the comments what you'd like me to cover next on the channel. Really appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit the notification bell and I'll see you there.